When you're diagnosed with cancer, you wish you could just turn the clock back. You know, give me that minute before we heard that.
For many, the hardest part of having cancer is the isolation it causes.
If you were staying in another place, you know, you'd be all alone and you'd probably be depressed and everything. Where here we can encourage one another and love one another, and you know, it makes an awful difference.
I can't imagine if I was by myself through that whole thing. Like, I had other people that were like going through the same thing I was, and I like formed a lot of really great friendships.
For others, it's the financial stresses of the disease that add to the ordeal.
Well, if there wasn't a Hope Lodge, it would have been a tremendous burden financially.
Hope Lodge is the best thing that ever happened to us.
You feel like you are home.
For everyone, there is the physical and emotional toll cancer takes.
It would have been nice to be with other cancer patients, other survivors, because I find that the survivors seek the weak ones out, and they come to you and they hold your hand and they let you know that it's going to be okay.
For all these individuals, there is hope. It is a new jewel on Boston's Emerald Necklace, a home away from home, close to the city's world-renowned medical facilities, yet graced with peaceful views of Olmsted Park and Leverett Pond. Here, on the site of the former Vincent Memorial Hospital, the American Cancer Society is building Hope Lodge, a place that will make a profound difference in the lives of cancer patients and their families.
Hope Lodge Boston will consist of 40 guest suites, which will provide housing for cancer patients while they're undergoing treatment. But it's more than that. We'll also provide what we call a quality of life center, which will be our programs for early detection, prevention, and patient support that will serve the neighborhoods of Mattapan, Jamaica Plain, Mission Hill, Roxbury, and Dorchester.
For more than 20 years, the American Cancer Society has been opening Hope Lodges across the country. But until now, Boston, even with its world-class hospitals, hasn't had a Hope Lodge for patients who must travel long distances for their cancer treatments. Once completed, Hope Lodge Boston will ensure that patients never have to choose to forego the specialized treatments offered here simply because they cannot afford the high cost of lodging in the city.
It is going to be life-saving in many instances. It really will allow so many more people to be able to get the necessary therapies to give them the best cancer outcome possible in the United States.
Hope Lodge is the dawn after the darkness.
Mary Brown and her husband Drew of Pennsylvania discovered Hope Lodge when their son Cameron was diagnosed with a brain tumor and was accepted into Massachusetts General Hospital's proton beam radiation program.
Of course, you do whatever you can do for when your child is sick. It wasn't even a question that we weren't going to come. It was, oh right, we're going to have to stay somewhere, aren't we?
Mary called the only free option on a list of accommodations the Browns had received, the American Cancer Society's Hope Lodge in Worcester.
And it turned out to be the most important call, probably that I'd ever made.
Hope Lodge was a place of such great support that I am certain that it helped Cameron heal.
Their stay at the Worcester Hope Lodge meant that the Browns could all be with Cameron and that they'd have the support of others who knew just what they were going through.
It's great that it's free of charge, but for me, anyway, that's not really the best part. The best part are the people. And that everybody's working toward one thing, to make you comfortable and support you going through, a pretty horrible thing.
To have a place of respite, to have a place where they can form new friendships and experience what others are experiencing and talk about what they're going through, a place to enjoy meals together with people who are also being treated for cancer, a place for hope. That's really what it's all about.
It'll really open up our opportunities.
Oh.
Already, designers from CBT Architects have developed plans for the building which will address the unique needs of cancer patients and their families.
I think the qualities the building will have are a sense of openness and light coming in, a sense of community, but also an idea that you can get away from that and have some thoughtful, reflective time if you need to do that. It can accommodate many different aspects of how people are going to be dealing with this illness in their everyday life.
As a cancer survivor myself, I believe that having the kind of mutual support that you get from living with and talking to and going through treatment with other cancer patients who are undergoing the same experience that you are will enhance the likelihood that you're going to have a positive outcome from your treatment.
This is where we're popping out 4 feet. You can see where the
Boston's Hope Lodge will become a reality only with your support. By becoming part of this remarkable endeavor, you can share in the knowledge that you helped save lives.
If you're willing to help the American Cancer Society make this Hope Lodge a reality, you're going to have an opportunity to participate in a real legacy. And you're going to know that those people that we're helping together, you can really feel like you were part in a very direct way of improving their lives. And what's better than that?
The American Cancer Society's Hope Lodge, because we all need hope to heal.